with Brooks, with Brooks. Relax with Brooks, relax. Alphawax, relax, will you?
Hello, Alphawax. It's an exciting day. We are about to start a new build, the Creator Expert Corner Garage. Now, we'll have a look at the box in a minute, but first things first. Oh, drum roll. Everything for the Patreon Goose membership pack is in. So let's have a look. So little Sue, look away now, look away now, look away now. So you will all get, when you sign up as a Patreon Goose, you will get your membership club wallet, the Alphawax gang member. And inside that, you will get your membership card with your name written on and your membership number. You will get one of the 4 goose badges, depending on whether you are an official goose, a big goose, super goose, or a golden goose. Obviously, if at any point you level up, so to speak, then I will send you another badge so that you have the correct patronage badge. And the first 100 of you will get this enamel badge, which obviously is of me. Hasn't that turned out well? It's brilliant. And membership also to the Alphawax gang also includes automatic membership to Emma's Little Bit Shit Art Club. And you will all be given a hand-drawn voucher of your minifigures, which will also be included in your, I'm rather fond of this one of Grumpy Mark, will also be included in your pack. So the very first person to sign up was Kitford, and if you want to see how it will look when it arrives, so there it is, there's the your membership pack, and it will open up and your membership card will be here. Obviously I've given him his proper name, his performance name, Kitford O'Berry. He's member number 2. He's a big goose, and then he gets his badge, and behind it is his hand-drawn picture of his minifig. So that is what you get when you sign up as an Alphawax gang member and the Patreon Goose. But I'm very pleased with them. But anyway, I hope you enjoy them. And that's just a token of my appreciation for you signing up to be a goose. It makes a big difference. So thank you very much. So without further ado, let us begin by having a look at the box. I'm instantly drawn to this fella. Might be, actually, I think it might be a woman, might be a lady biker. I think it's a lady biker and a lady mechanic there. So that's, oh, she's so, I mean, hello. Swits. Looks like we have a little domestic scene over here. Look, it's wearing your jumper, Ruth Hayes. We have someone up here with a parrot. Oh, look, there's a window here that has doctor on it, so we might have some sort of medical facility going on. That'll thrill Jackie Swan. Then obviously we have the mechanics over here. So let's have a look at the back of the box. Oh, I tell you what I need. So yes, that's definitely sort of pump action going on there. Then internal mechanic business. A dog near machinery. Don't agree with that. Oh no. There's somebody who looks like he might be in, well, he's clearly some sort of scientist. He seems to have a frog in, oh no, I hope he's not experimenting on that frog. Oh, we'll get to that. Man bending to pick up a small rabbit. Oh, maybe he's a vet. Look. Oh, Jackie Swan, look at the implements. Look at the implements. I don't know why he's got that frog there. That, well, we'll get to that. That waving off. Obviously, we've got a sick bunny here. Gentleman in comfy jumper baking cookies. That's nice. Then he's watching TV, it would look like. Oh, seems to be some sort of relaxation going on the upper decks. Yes. Okay, so we've got 3 levels. Well, it's all marvellous, isn't it? Shall we crack on and open the box? Let's do it. Come on. Ooh. Okay, we have 6 bags. But first, as we always like to begin with the opening of the booklet. I feel like there should be a drum roll. One big book. Lovely. I think this is going to be great fun, this build. Oh, look at the tiling. Oh! Okay, it's going to be Tiles Ahoy today, you know that, don't you? Absolute joy. Up you go on to Raquel, and without further ado, we shall do the knoll. And now the Pearson. All those lovely, lovely tiles, but as ever, we shall begin with our minifigure. So, now that's a rather marvellous little top there, which I'm enjoying. We've only got one option of face, but will you look at those chops? Those are absolutely tremendous mullet. Look at that. Look at that. Lamb chops. Very good hat. And oh, he hasn't got anything to hold, but he does come with a dog. Okay, what's your name? I think he's called Len. It's Len, and this dog is called Mr. Barrett. Mr. Barrett the dog, and Len and Mr. Barrett. Thank you. Len and Mr. Barrett. Well, this is going to be an absolute feast of tiling, as we always get with these ones from the off. But let's start with the googly eyes. Gary Blair says, surely Eric Oswald's minifig must reflect his fave Thespy roles, to wit, obviously he must be bald and have his clackers out. Oh, for goodness sake. No, Eric Oswald is not having his clackers out. Thank you. Thank you. No, absolutely not. Oh, you know how I feel about the tiling. You sort of want a holy silence to descend. Oh, crumbs, this is going to be delicious. Eric Oswald. Oh, my lord, Don French's singing was glorious, like an angel choir if they'd been drinking all night, while yelling at a football game until their voices went hoarse. I can't believe you're disparaging Dame Dawn French in this manner. How very dare you? We have to forgive him because he's American. He doesn't fully appreciate how beloved Dame Dawn French is. But tread carefully, Eric Oswald, because for saying such things, you could go to the tower. I'll say no more than that. We thought she was from Canada, and then we didn't think she was from Canada, and then it turned out she was from Canada. It's Gillian B. Got the wrong... I did wonder if I had the wrong one here. I was suspicious. I felt like it might be a longie. And it is a longie. Hang on, Gillian B. I'll just sort this out, thanks. You, Emma Kennedy, were contemplating not doing a now. Screams. I was thinking the scissors could use some googly eyes. Oh, no. Really? 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 Oh, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Where should we put them? I use them that way, so they need to be on this side, don't they? Right. I mean, it's true. There is nothing that isn't improved with a pair of. Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's excellent. Thank you. Yes, that's excellent. Now we need to give the scissors a name. Sally Scissors. Sally Scissors. It's up to you. You can choose the name for the scissors. We've got Raquel. We've got Pandora, the Purple Plate of Pleasure, and we have, of course. Got Brian Doodah, brick separator. I'm slightly in love with Brian Doodah, brick separator. Rosie Lee, Eric, you should hear her singing the squeaky breaks. Oh no, I've said it. Screaming. Dawn, I love you, but can you not interrupt, because like we're doing tiling now. Go on, off you go. Thank you. No. I don't care what you think about Sorry Scrawny Weaver. Yes, you... Well, no, actually you weren't the best in the Pink Lady song, no. It's no good staring at me. No. No, you can't go on the pedestal. Okay. I very much enjoyed all of you who were just testing, so that you can reply on the YouTube, getting ready for what will be the grand extravaganza of Lego Live this Saturday, which I won't lie, I keep waking up in the middle of the night, and also just sitting at my desk staring, really quite hard staring, because I am terrified that I can't work out how to do it. Anyway, so I just think as long as anyone who's logging into the Lego Live on Saturday is prepared for just to be sitting staring at a screen while I'm working out what on earth has gone wrong, then I think we should all be all right. I am going to practice I'm going to do a dry run, just to make sure I know what I'm doing, but it's one of those things that I'm so useless at technology that even thinking about having to work out how to make it YouTube go live it makes my brain bend. Eric Oswald, the halftime show was amazeballs. Thank you very much. The time it must have taken to animate the faces. I'm not going to lie. It took hours. It took hours. I think it took that little film took about 4 hours from start to finish to make. Don't tell me the Patreon gooses don't get their money's worth. For truly you do. Oh, will you look at this loveliness? Oh, delicious. Oh, this is delicious. Shush everyone. Just shush everyone for a minute. Just shush. Shall I go in? Shall I go in? That's a bit too in, isn't it? Let's there we are. Oh, crumbs. Just shush everyone. Absolutely divine. Divine, divine, divine. I'm loving this yellow, aren't you? Absolutely loving it. Okay. Eric Oswald, interesting trying to figure out what today's build is. It was too small to read on my phone screen when you held up the bag. Decided I've abandoned it. It was absolutely rubbish. It was rubbish, and also there were loads of more pieces missing. I did check, and so I abandoned. There will be a stiff letter of complaint going to Fire Start Toys, but sorry, unacceptable. Minifigs not being in bag, I could just about, and I mean only just about, accept, but I still think it's unacceptable. But missing pieces, no, no, absolutely not. There were 7 missing pieces. It's not one, is it? No, I can hear you gasping from here. Jill Perry, oh, he loves styles. There is a set that has just been released with a much better MODOK, so you'll have to get that too. That's a good minifig, isn't it? What set's that, John Perry? It's very annoying you have to make his chair without him to put in it. I know. Honestly, I was fuming. Absolutely fuming. Stan's mum, absolutely fabulous halftime show. Bravo and happy birthday to Lady P. Yeah, there's a lot of happy birthdays. Kitford Oldberry. The miniature which was missing but should have been in that snazzy chair is MODOK. I painted a scale miniature of him a while back and very much enjoyed it. But, that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Tell me more about that, please, Kitford Oldberry. Did that come sort of as a white thing, and you had to paint it all? What was it? I want to know everything about that, please. That thrills me. MODOK, of course, stands, John Parry is now explaining, for a mechanised organism designed only for killing. One of my favourite supervillains. That's a heck of a job title, isn't it? Now, hang on. Don't panic, Kennedy. There it is. must always be a sort of a reverential hush when we are tiling. 'Twas ever thus. Oh, just lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, more loveliness coming. Little Sue, she's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. It's Little Sue.
Hello, it's me, Little Sue. But I'm going to be very quiet today because of the tiling.
Yes, quite right, Little Sue. You know that everyone just likes to be quiet when we're tiling.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Shh, just be very quiet.
Anyway, I wanted to say how exciting to see the Lego live on YouTube all ready to go.
It's Little Sue, it's not ready to go. Yeah, I know it's up there, but I've got extreme fear that I actually don't know how to make it go live. I tell him I can't decide whether I do it on my phone or whether I do it on my laptop. My laptop says I have to download some sort of streaming thing, which I don't know what streaming thing I'm supposed to be downloading. There's a lot of sorry Len, there's a lot of unknowns, I have to say, and I'm mildly panicking about it.
Emma,
Yes?
can you please shut up because it's tiling?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay, little son. Shh. Shush.
Just fill that bit in and then you can do club business again.
Alright then. Look, it's one of those bits. That's lovely. Oh, that's so lovely. Isn't that just dreamy? Dreamy. Just love it. Faye, fabulous halftime show. I've been wondering what the facial expressions would look like. Took forever. What Renaissance. Speaking as someone who thinks in pictures, your theatrical tale at the start of this video is, well, I don't know where to start. If you ever run into hardship, I'm sure I could find you an opening in my establishment. Insert boing sound effect. Professor Lego. And now, for today's poll. Here we go. Who wants a video of Little Sue counting to, check Sue's previous reply, 10,000? Oh no. Oh no, I'm dreading this. Oh no. Oh very no. Warning, Emma Cannon will be checking the analytics. If you vote yes, you are expected to watch the video in full in real time. No trying to cheat, she will know. Yes, I will. In second place, with 26% of the vote, it's yes please. But the winner with 74% is we're only kidding. Thank God. Oh. Thank God. Joe Price then says, could we have a trial run with a smaller number? Why I order? Why I actual order? Katie Hall, yes, a smaller number like 100, but every time she's distracted, she has to start over. Joanne Price says, yes, I think I would enjoy this. All right, back to the polls we go. Would you like a video of Little Sue counting to 100, and if she gets distracted, she has to start over? Oh, I love it too much. I'm loving this too much. Okay, now I think it's these two short ones. Stan's mum. Hooray, I am caught back up. Very swanky YouTube adverts. Well, are they? I don't know. In other news, I have signed up for a dating agency. Whoa! A course at Hearts Uni, and am also awaiting delivery of my Ultra Brush 360 and a Stana stair lift. God, blimey. That's all going on in your house. Tanya says, my first ad was for health and safety at work right after Kitford's terrible ejection from the roller coaster episode. That's very funny. Oh, that's very funny. Kath Pearson, brilliant halftime show. And happy birthday to the lovely Pink Lady. Ah, she's so super, isn't she, Pink Lady? Anyway, talking of Pink Lady, she says, I saw my folks for the first time since lockdown today. I get my very silly sense of humour from them. I recently introduced them to RWLB. They absolutely love it. They gave me a number of presents, including this. Very good. The next parcel looked like this. What could be in there? I wonder. What could be in there? And when I opened it, I found this. The next parcel contained these, but of course. So meet Philomena. Oh, absolute joy. Joy. Oh, and Colin, Brian's West Country cousin, that's named after my dad. Oh, will you look at that? Oh, Colin. I'm telling you, there is nothing that isn't improved by Googly Eyes. Nothing. Googly Eyes are brilliant. Shush now, let's do a bit more tiling. A little bit more tiling. Voila. do. Thank you. Pink Lady says, oh my goodness, what an honour. I'm delighted with my trio, especially with such esteemed company. Thanks for all your felicitations, and thank you, Emma, for such a wonderful half-time show. It's my pleasure. Pleasure was all mine. Three. 4, 5. What a dreamboat that is. Charlie Chops, she fights crime with a face Sarah, but not exclusively so. It's Charlie Chops. We're doing a quiet one today because it's tiling. Says, I was never blessed with acting ability. When I was at school, I auditioned for a part in Jason and the Argonauts, but I ended up cast as the Golden Fleece. Oh, Charlie. On the way to the show, my mum shut my finger in the door and I did the entire performance with a red blotchy face from crying. Oh no. At Kidford O'Berry, the only school production I can recall is the Nutcracker Suite, Nutcracker and the Sweets to Child Kidford, in which I was cast as an icicle. Well, Joanne Price says, I was always the narrator at primary school. At middle school, I got to play Mr. Bumble in Oliver Twist. I do believe my first starring role, other than being Angel Gabriel, was in Jonah and the Whale, and I was cast as a prostitute in Nineveh City, and I had to put obviously it was the 70s, and I had to put my leg over a chair, make suggestive movements towards Paul Vickers. I do believe I was 7. Anyway, onwards. Rosie Lee, another fabulous half-time show. Happy birthday, Pink Lady. Yes. Cav Pearson, the lack of minifigs is disappointing. I know, it's just unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. Professor Lego then says,
Does custom mini set from Five Star Toys sound right? After a quick check of the site, what they call a mini set is the buildable parts minifigures. Everything else should be present from what I can understand. No,
missing 6 parts.
If they're opening the bags and pulling out the minifigs but leaving everything else, the price doesn't seem too bad for a number of bricks. Haven't checked extensively, just based on the quick look I did just now.
Little Sue.
It seems odd taking the minifigures out. What do they do with them? Put them up for ransom?
No, they sell them separately. That's what happens. Hannah Forbes, OMG. The halftime show was the best ever. Well.
Little Sue, I was often likened to Annie as a child. I would often get sung at down the corridor in school. I grew to love her, and she remains close to my heart. I should add, any similarity was due to my curly red locks, which I now straighten.
oh gosh, Noreen, such brilliant pictures, which I will put in the halftime show. There won't be a halftime show today for reasons, because I've got to go. I know I've actually got to go and do something, which is just shocking beyond belief. But so after I've done this tiling, that will be it for today. But yes, that concludes club business. Thank you. Okay, we can now just do the tiling. Oh, hang on. That's odd. That's really strange, and I'm not going to believe that that's true. Let me just try doing them the other way around. No, look, it's a little bit off. It must be intentional. FYI, Wild Renaissance, you are up next on Albsac. I was planning on doing one later today, but I like to do it when it's a bit sunny, so I might wait for the weather to improve. It's currently pelting it down here, but do not fear, you're up next. Quite looking forward to doing Wild Renaissance, because it's going to be a pen and ink one. And also I will start sending out your membership pack, so expect to get those this week. And don't panic if you're, I mean, not that you would panic, but don't worry if you are someone who is signed up as a Patreon but you don't have a minifig that's on the desk. I'll still send you a little picture, don't you worry. I've got some minifigs on order actually, but they haven't arrived yet. Oh, I couldn't be loving this more, could you? Couldn't be loving it more. Right, I think that might be your lot today. There we go. Turn the page, ready for tomorrow. Oh, shall I just finish that little bit of tiling? Yeah, come on. Okay, that's it. So there it is. What a lovely, lovely start to this build. Just delightful tiling. But there you go. So that's all up. We're off and running with the corner garage. Don't forget, I will be now sending out your membership packs for the Afterwork Gang members. Those are for people who've signed up as Patreon gooses. That's what you get. You get lots of extra things as well. You get loads of extra things. But if you fancy that, then sign up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.